Sorry about that epic failure. But
Turn left.
shit. I guess we're gonna just go around this guy.
Turn right.
But we've got a case 721F tipping the scales at 36,192 pounds, heading to Gallup, New Mexico to Pult Homes, and we got a fairly long run to go here, so we're gonna get going. We haven't done a run here in a while, and so we are definitely good to be back in the saddle here and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I tried to do a drive-by thing, but going around that I fucking hit that stupid fence. So
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
kind of a heavy load here. But yeah, so I hope you guys are doing well. Things are going pretty decent for me. Went to,
Go straight on.
been working at Mueller Implement. We deal in Aaron's and Gravely mowers, as well as some other things, whacker, excavators, skid steers, you know, just some different things. They got Argo now, and that kind of thing. So, as well as Gravely Power Sports, which actually the Gravely UTVs and stuff are made by Polaris. So, but I just got back from training here the other day, up in Brillion, Wisconsin, for the big 600 series commercial mowers, as well as Kawasaki training, because most of the time Aaron's or Gravely mowers are made with Kawasaki engines, especially the bigger ones. So some of the smaller ones still run Kohler, but for the most part it's a lot of Kawasaki engines and things. So definitely a good experience. Guys from all over the country were there. I mean, there was a guy from Florida, a guy from Georgia. You know, there was a guy from North Dakota, a couple from Texas, and that kind of thing. So yeah, definitely. Whoa, Jesus! She dropped down to 55 like right now. Oof. So, but yeah, overall good experience and all that kind of stuff, and I really thoroughly enjoyed it. So, learned a lot. For me, like the electrical part of things made more sense with the from what I learned from Kawasaki than when I was in tech school. So made it very simple, very easy to understand, and things like that. So to me, that was one of the nice things.
And then exit right.
And
Exit right.
definitely thoroughly enjoyed it. Yeah.
Right.
so far where I've been at. They've been treating me pretty good and things like that, so that's made me happy. And I plan on working them for a while, because the stuff with the Tennessee, who knows, I'm probably going to end up being here for a few years yet, so I definitely want to take, you know, good opportunities and do things, and who knows what's going to happen with the Tennessee thing at this point. I don't know when it's going to happen, and it's probably not going to be anytime real soon, so like I said, it's probably going to be at least a few years now, but we'll see how things go. But yeah, so far everything's been going good there. So that's been nice. I mean, I took a shot at going back to farming and didn't work out, and they didn't like me too much, so I guess it is what it is. It ain't my work ethic, let's just say that. It was an issue with honesty, and I'm not dishonest, so like I said, you know, I tried to go back to farming, took a real good shot at it, and it didn't work out. And it is what it is, and no serious grudges against where I was working or nothing like that. It is what it is. I just obviously wasn't the fit that they were looking for, and some of my things don't line, you know, my policies and my traits, or whatever you want to say, don't necessarily line up with theirs, so it is what it is. But yeah, been pretty happy where I'm at, so hopefully if things keep going the way they're going, you know, we'll be doing alright. It's one of those things, like, my boss treats me well, the guys I work with treat me pretty well, so that's been really, really nice, and definitely thankful for opportunities. You don't necessarily deserve any opportunity that you get, but you just really try really hard to someday maybe deserve it. So. And I know I'm doing something slightly illegal here, so it is what it is.
Get ready to turn left.
But no. Hope everybody's doing well here. It's time to get back in the saddle as far as ATS goes and make a couple videos and things like that. I got a new map I'm going to be trying out at some point on Farming Simulator. I got No Creek, or Medicine Creek, that we're going to probably try at some point here. But shit, I thought I could have made that, but I don't think I'm going to, so I guess that dude's gonna stop, so okay. Thanks, dude.
Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
This fucking N14 just sounds titties. Holy buckets. This is gonna be a windy bitch. Holy fuck, this is gonna be a windy motherfucker. Oh, good God. But yeah, I mean, it's been a situation where, you know, trying to do what's best for my son and best for my family, and I'm always going to try to do that, because it's, at the end of the day, your family is what's most important. I mean, my wife and my son are what's important, and making sure that they're good and that they're taken care of is #1 priority. Always will be, always has been, and maybe sometimes I haven't done the best job of putting them first, but it's been really nice not fucking struggling this winter, and it's gonna be nice not having to play catch up this spring all the time. And it's just, I'm sorry, but if I'd have been plowing snow all this winter, I'd have fucking starved. You know, my kid would have been, we'd be wondering if he's gonna fucking eat, and I'm not gonna play that game. Not when it comes to my son. I will not play that game. You know, it was just us. It was a little bit different story. You could figure things out. You could get things, you know, whatever. But when it comes to my son, he has to eat. Like, you can't be fucking around, and it is what it is. You can't put your kids on the back burner. I mean, don't get me wrong, you can be doing exactly what you want to do and whatever, and be happy what you want to do, but if it's not paying the bills and it's not taking care of your kid, then it's time to do something different. And I'm not saying I don't like what I do now. It's just #1, I'd love to be farming, but that's just, it's not happening right now, and it is what it is. And then the other thing too is, on the flip side of that, I'm not out there in the fucking cold trying to figure shit out here. I'm not freezing my ass off doing my job. I mean, not for nothing, the shop stays at about 65 degrees, so it's not too bad. And the other thing too, though, is, yeah, I'm back doing mechanics, which I love. You know, I enjoy doing mechanics and working on things. But it's lawnmowers, skid steers, and excavators. I mean, we're not not doing huge ass fucking equipment and things like that that really require a lot of back hurting type situation. And the other thing too is, for me, I don't know, I've never really saw myself as somebody who was going to be working on small engines and shit, because I never really got along with them. But I gotta say, it's not too bad. I enjoy it quite a bit. And like I said, I got back from training and things and like that this week, which was a little bit tough because I was away from my wife and my family, my son all week. But it is what it is, but it was a very enjoyable time. I learned a lot of stuff, and when it came down to electrical things, whether it was the Aaron's Gravely guys or the Kawasaki guys teaching you, it made a hell of a lot more sense. To me, I comprehended it a lot better than I did even when I was in tech school. And that was cool. I'm glad I'm picking up on that stuff some more. So, my skills with electrical have definitely gotten a lot better just from learning in that class. I learned a little bit more about carburetors, so I'm a little more comfortable with them. It used to be, I'd say, there's three things I never worked on. Carburetors, turbos, and transmissions, and it's definitely, I think it's now it's down to turbos and transmissions, which excuse me, we did actually pull a transmission out on the big 600 mower there and pulled that out and tore it all apart and put it back together, which not too complicated. I mean, you just kind of got to make sure that you put parts back where they belong. So I think, and it's something that I've done before, not the transmission, but they said probably the best thing to do is lay out your parts like you pulled them out, which I have done before. That's what I've done a lot of times, because as you pull things apart, you lay it in the order that you pulled them out on. So the last thing that came out is the first thing that goes back in, and vice versa. So this dude's gonna fucking fly ahead of me just go
straight on. That's right.
but that's a major thing, 'cause there's a lot of parts and pieces and stuff like that in the transmissions and things, and you want to make sure you have everything put back the way it came out. So that to me is kind of a no-brainer. That wasn't something that I couldn't understand, so and that, like I said, that was something I had done for a long time. But at the training thing there, the training center's in what used to be the old factory, and they've got a museum there, and they've got literally every piece of equipment that Aaron's and Gravely have made, and it is badass. There is some really old shit. I mean, the company started, Aaron's started in
Keep left, and then turn left.
I want to say 1919, because I know it was right around the time that Green Bay Packers started a football team, and that was started in 1919. So I want to say it was like 1916, maybe, to 1919. I can't remember exactly what year they started, but it's been a long, long time ago. It's been 100 years ago, so. out, we got a tour of the plant where they made all the parts and stuff, like replacement parts and things, and that's been pretty cool. And and that's the same facility that they make like all the baggers and stuff that go on the mowers and things. And they got 4 sites. They've got the one site that's just dedicated to parts. They've got one plant that's just snowmobiles or snowblowers. One plant that is just mowers and things. And then the 4th site is like testing facility and stuff, which they also have a testing facility in Florida as well. So the one guy that was from Florida in that class, he don't live too far away. Well, I guess there's 2 guys from Florida, but the one of them didn't live too far away. So, and they like to have a testing facility down there because down south, especially in Florida where it's sandier and things like that, and humidity is more of a factor, they like to test things down in those humid climates just to see how it's going to affect the equipment and things like that. Because you don't want to make something that performs fine up here but is going to have an issue in a state where it's hot, humid, a lot more, humidity, moisture, things like that. So they wanted to make sure that all their things were lined up.
That's right.
Huh. Bunch of dinosaurs. But yeah, overall great experience. I really enjoyed that part of it. Pretty much every aspect of it was pretty sweet. And then one place that we went to, because Brilliant is 10 minutes, 15 minutes from Green Bay. So one of the nights, there was only one night that you had to get food on your own, otherwise they fed you. And I mean, it wasn't like McDonald's, dude. It was like shit, like barbecue places. So they had pulled pork and brisket. They had like fried chicken the one day. It was just really, really good stuff. Fajitas. I mean, just really, really good food. And the last Wednesday night, they
Go straight on.
took us to this place. What is it called? Hinterland or something like that. And it's right across the street from Lambeau Field. So it's pretty cool. I haven't been to Lambeau Field in forever. And went up to the pro shop and stuff there and got... Since I was gone, I want to do something nice. I got my wife and it's got the old school logo with the guy with the football and it says Lambeau Field. So I got my wife and I kind of matching shirts. Hers is a little darker green than mine. And then my son, I got him the matching onesie with the same logo, but it says, what the hell is it?
And then turn right.
Clear nights and Lambeau lights or something like that. Nice nights and Lambeau lights. Something like that. And then I also got him a onesie from the Aaron's Gravely Museum there. Yeah, dude, they got a mower in there. It's from the late 80s. I think it was like 80, 88, 89, something like that. Dude, it's got a 50-inch mower deck that folds down in the back, as well as a deck in the underneath the tractor. So you literally had like 100 and some inches of mowing, area. And I was like, I need that sumbitch. And one dude from Georgia, a really good guy, Shane, he goes, man, what you need that for? I said, so I can mow my yard in 2 passes. 1 pass down, 1 pass back. I think I'd be done. But needless to say, we got a little bit full Wednesday night, and things like that. It was me, 2 guys from Texas, the guy from North Dakota, a guy from Michigan, the guy from New York, Eddie Rodriguez. He's a really good fucking dude. Fucking hilarious, man. That dude was awesome. It was him and couple other guys, one from Nebraska and can't remember where the other one was from, but yeah, we all pretty much, and oh, Shane was down there, and then one guy from Florida, that's who it was, and we were all down there drinking, having a good time, and needless to say, I got pretty full. Holy shit, man. And we get back in the van, and one of the grave racing instructors was like, "You guys have an interesting night last night?" And Shane goes, "Well, what had happened was," and those fuckers were telling the bartender lady there at the hotel that it was my birthday. And I'm like, it is not even close, you fucking goofy bastards. I just, and fucking Josh from North Dakota the guy from North Dakota just kept feeding me fucking beer, as well as John, the one guy from Florida. It's just, we were all taking turns buying and shit. And it was like, I'd get up to go to the bathroom, and I'd come back, and there was another full beer there. Didn't matter how full the beer was that I had just sat down to go to the bathroom. And I'm just like, oh my god, you guys, holy shit. And don't get me wrong, us Wisconsin guys can fucking drink. But some of them guys can fucking drink. Like that dude from North Dakota, you pound him down. Of course, part of it might be the fact of living in North Dakota. And it was, holy shit, dude. I'm pretty sure we fucking just about drank that fucking place out of beer that night. But yeah, overall great experience, and hung out with some good people, and it was just, man, it was just a really, really cool thing, and definitely glad I went. And man, if any degenerate bastards I went to fucking training with are watching this, man, I fucking appreciate you. You guys definitely made the experience pretty incredible and pretty badass, so. And they're talking about sending me back up there. I think my boss said possibly this fall. So I'm hoping it's the same group of degenerate bastards that I went this time with. That'd be fucking awesome. But yeah, overall good experience, and I mean it to me was pretty incredible, and especially with everybody. I mean, there was a guy that we called Grandpa that we were giving him shit. He's an older guy from Minnesota. He's just a good dude. He was always, willing to help people out, and he was kind of the dad of the group, really, to be completely honest. And another good dude, and like I said, that Eddie Rodriguez is from New York, another great fucking dude. And of course, Josh from North Dakota and stuff, and those couple guys from Texas. I'm drawing a blank on their names right now for some reason. But they all good dudes. And it's pretty cool to see, just from the standpoint of, you got people from all around the country and you can get along. I mean, it seemed like within a day or two, it was like we had known each other for a while. And that was pretty cool. So I was definitely pleasantly surprised with that. Nobody had no fucking egos or anything like that. And I mean, we're all there to do the same thing, and we all pretty much enjoy some of the same things, and that was cool to see. dropping off at this facility. Oh boy. Oh, wrong way. Shit, and of course you can't fucking see nothing out there. Oh, fuck, I'm getting her. Shit. Got her crooked, so let's try to pull up here. Not too shabby. Let's see how good we really did. Boom. Perfectly straight, perfectly centered, just about. I mean, hey, that's pretty good. I mean, the truck is over just a frog here, but that's about it. How about that shit? But, alright guys, that's going to go ahead and do it for the run. So, till next episode of Farming Simulator, American Truck Simulator, we'll see you then.